Hey guys, it's Stars and Moon Tarot, and I am back again for another daily reading. This is going to be for February 21st, and without much more to say, I'm just going to get right into it. This is the Witch's Tarot, and this is Spirit Messages by John Holland. Also, I want to apologize too, I'm pretty tired, so I probably won't post that pick a card reading until tomorrow. I know I've been saying, I'm going to post it, but literally these past couple days have just kicked my butt. I'm pretty tired. I'm doing this February 20th, and it is just before 7:30, but after I film this and then post it on YouTube, I will actually more than likely go to sleep because I'm that tired. So, anyways, thanks for being patient with me about that, but let me get back to the reading. So, I feel like today is going to be a really good day because the sun is right here, and then you have the Empress, but I only see a little bit of tension with the Knight of Swords and the Page of Swords. These ones, technically showed up in reverse, and I take note of it, but I don't let it overcloud the rest of the reading. But I feel like today, for some of you, either at work, school, whatever it is, you could be at the end of somebody's, temper. They could be super pissed, and then all of a sudden, because they're blowing up at you, you could feel, a little bit guilty, they're taking out their anger on you. And I just want to say sorry, because you shouldn't have to deal with somebody else's anger. If they're that pissed, they need to talk to the person who made them pissed, instead of, taking it out on you because you didn't do anything. But I feel like that could happen today. Otherwise, you could do that to somebody too, or somebody could be unnecessarily forceful with you. It could also be that, what somebody says hurts you, makes you a little bit upset, because the rest of these cards were all upright, but the Sun, this is a really good card, but on the downside, if it's in reverse, it can be, depression and lack of ambition. So I feel like maybe if somebody does lash out at you, you could feel really bad about that, or you could just be like, nope, I'm gonna let this fly over me. But that's kind of the only, caveat that I have for today, maybe taking a bad turn. But I still think this is going to be a really good day, kind of like yesterday. And I feel like these past couple of days, I've had really good cards, really good readings. And I'm super happy about that. I hope you guys are too. Because like I said, you have the Sun right here. And this one is one of the good, major arcana cards to have. It's one of the luckiest ones. Because this represents, luck, ambition, abundance, success, vitality, things turning in your favor, self-esteem. This is good stuff. And then you have Empress, and she's all about, feminine power. She's the epitome of feminine power. And her counterpart is Emperor. She's ruled by Venus, and she, tends to her relationships. She's very nurturing, very loving. She's, motherhood as well, and she's creativity, growth, abundance, prosperity. Good stuff as well. So if you're looking to have kids, this is a card that you definitely want to have in a reading. But I also see this as maybe today you're going to come into contact with somebody, and it also could be your counterpart, because like I said, she's open and she's ready for love. She's ruled by Venus. So you might come into contact today with somebody that is either very creative, or it could be your counterpart. You see them as relationship potential, material. What else did I see? There was something seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. I don't feel like today is going to be a really hard day, like I said though, unless if it's, being at the end of somebody's anger. But I see kind of the light at the end of the tunnel, because you have light shining through right there. You have somebody holding a light, two people holding lights right there. And then, the sun is shining, that's optimism, that sort of stuff. So if you have been going through a hard time, I definitely feel like you are coming out of that, and you're definitely seeing better times. And what else was it? Oh, something about paying attention to the signs, something leading the way, because you have these 3 cards, and it's they're kind of going places. There's a path in the background right there. He has a light, he's kind of searching for something. She has a light right there, kind of she's searching for something as well. So I feel like maybe you guys are literally searching for something. It could be, like you're looking for your soulmate, you're looking for your other half, or you're looking for like signs and synchronicities, whatever that means for you specifically. Like it could be job related, it could be going after your dreams. But I feel like you guys are trying to like searching for signs. What else was it? Oh, yeah. And I feel like today as well, like this is going to be a really good day, like not only to like focus on relationships, but to like do new and creative projects. Because these three signs, or like these three cards, are also like very intuitive, and they're ruled by Pisces. This one is ruled by Pisces, Virgo, and Pisces again. And Pisces are very creative, imaginative, those sort of things. The Hermit is very intuitive, but he also has a lot of knowledge. So I feel like you guys might take up like some sort of teaching thing. You might do a little bit of like esoteric studies, but doing something creative, new, different, it'll be more welcomed. Like you want to make changes, and I feel like you're intuitively going to make the changes again, but it's not going to be abrupt changes like the Tower, the Devil, or the Death card. This is going to be like welcome change, kind of like going on an adventure kind of a change. And it should make you excited. So, yeah, that's what I saw for today. Like I said, really good today. The only thing is like that right there. So, let's see what the spirit messages have to say. Hello from heaven. Your loved ones in the spirit world want to connect with you as much as you want to connect with them. They know you've been thinking of them, and they're sending you signs and symbols to show you how much they love you, to prove they're with you at this time. So with this, I think that is kind of funny that it showed up in today's reading because it showed up in yesterday's reading. I don't really think, like nothing really here spoke to me about like, oh, like your past loved ones are trying to communicate with you. I see this as more as, if somebody's on your mind, what is it? Like friends, family, whatever it is, if they're on your mind, I feel like today would be a good time to like reach out and contact them. Maybe you've been busy and you haven't been able to talk to them, whatever the case is. I feel like you should just send them a text, let them know like, hey, I'm here for you, or like, I care about you, I've just been super busy. Just something to let you know that you care about them still. And I feel like that's going to create a bridge, but that's what I see from that card. Yeah. Synchronicity. That's funny. And I think it's interesting that these two are kind of the same color. They're a little bit different, but that might have a little bit of symbolism too. And yellow is kind of like the solar plexus chakra, which is all about like willpower, doing determination, that sort of stuff. It's reflected by the sun. But anyways, synchronicity. Are you noticing the signs of synchronicity that the spirit world has been sending to you at this time? People and situations in your life are not just appearing by coincidence. In reality, they're being guided to you from the spirit world to help you for a specific reason. Gosh, I didn't think about this before, but maybe, yeah, like I said, some of you guys, I feel like you guys are searching for signs, but this also makes me think, like, twin flame soulmate relationship. Like, that's what you guys are looking for. Because it said, people and situations in your life are not just appearing by coincidence. In reality, they're being guided to you from the spirit to help you for a specific reason. Yeah, so it's like the people that you're meeting and bumping into, it's not just by accident. Like, there's a deeper reason behind it. That's why I say, like, soulmate, twin flame relationship, it's like your fated partner. Like, that's who you're supposed to be with. So if you have an inkling about that, definitely pay attention to that. But also, like, synchronicity. Oh, when I was, like, doing my practice reads, I made the analogy, like, maybe something that you want to do is you want to go to India. Like, you want to travel there, spend 3 months there, whatever the case is, but you didn't tell anybody about it. But you've been thinking about going to India for so long, and all of a sudden you have, like, this conversation with somebody, and you didn't say anything about, like, going to India, but they mentioned something about India, and you're just like, whoa, and then you start seeing it, like, at bookstores, you start seeing, like, Indian food, you start seeing it on your Facebook feed, like those are signs. So pay attention to that. And it doesn't mean, like, hey, I'm going to go to India. Maybe you're going to meet somebody like from India or something, but I would pay attention to like those sorts of things because there is significance. And the last one, hope. Your loved ones in the spirit world know when to reach out if they see you're at a low point. Whether you're caught up in a difficult situation or struggling with someone specific in your life, there is always hope. So with this, I see this as, like, if you're going through a hard time, like, there's always somebody to reach out. Or, I guess that's what the card is saying. But I saw this more as, like, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. You're finally, like, moving out of a low point in your life. And you're definitely, like, seeing better days. So I feel like this card is more of, like, you're feeling hopeful about the future. Like, hopeful about your prospects. Because maybe you guys are searching for your fated partner. You're searching for your soulmate. And you had to, like, purge some negative energies. You had to get them out, especially from last week with all that tower, devil, and devil energy. Like, it was pretty intense. But I feel like, you kind of achieved some sort of a balance in yourself, and you're like, okay, I'm ready to love someone else. I'm ready to have a relationship with somebody else. And you're a little bit more hopeful, like, yes, I can find that other person. Or maybe it's in your finances, maybe they took a downturn, and you're finally, like, seeing an upward on that, like, okay, yes, now I can afford that car, now I'm getting, like, a better job, etc., etc. So, yeah, like I said, today is going to be a good day. I hope you guys liked this reading. If you did, definitely hit that like button down below, and make sure to subscribe to my channel to get more daily readings. And then check out my Instagram page at Stars and Moon Tarot, where I post daily readings like this, inspirational quotes, and positive affirmations to get your vibes up. But other than that, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!